In this video, we're going to go over the Tilt model and all of its smart features. The first one that we're going to look at is this button here on the beginning of the input sheet. This button allows you to hide rows and columns that have zero values in them. For example, if I go to the cash in, cash out sheet here, as you can see, we've got a bunch of zeros here, meaning they are irrelevant to your project. The same can be shown here on the uses and sources. Now, this is super messy, so in order to fix this, what we do is we go back to the input sheet and we click on this button, and the model automatically cleans up that entire output sheet for you. As you can see on the cash in, cash out now, only values that matter to your project show up. The same is now also the case on the uses and sources A. This goes through every single sheet and cleans up all of the outputs for you so they're print ready. The next smart feature that we're going to look at is on the table of contents. We have a lot of sheets in the model, and so not every sheet might be relevant to you. And if you don't want to see them, you don't have to. The best way to do this is go here and click on Hide, for example, if we don't want to see the deal summary 1. As you can see right here, we do have it visible right now. But when we click on this button now, after selecting the toggle Hide, you can see deal summary 1 is now hidden and unavailable to view. Now, if you want to revert that, always just go back and press show, click the button, and you can see deal summary 1 is visible once again. The next feature that we're going to look at is the click to print selected sheets. This allows you to print sheets that you want in a perfect packet that's ready for viewing. So let's say I wanted to print deal summary 1 and deal summary 2. I would select print for those two and then no print for everything else. I would then click on this button. You'll see a little pop-up of where you want to save it. I'm going to just name it test. And you can see it's going to be printing the cover as well as the deal summary 1 and 2. Now, when I go to open it, you can see that it is perfectly printed in a packet that is ready for viewing. Usually there is a logo here on the cover page, but since this is a sample, we don't have that logo here. Additionally, we have some smaller features that are useful. For example, let's say the deal summary 1 here is on this tab, but we want it over on the first tab instead. What you can do is press right click on the sheet that you want to move, select the Move This Sheet option, and then select the number that you want to move it to. You can type 1, for example, to move it to the front. As you can see, deal summary 1 is now at the front. But let's say I actually wanted it right after the Start Here one. Go back to Move This Sheet, and instead I'll type this little bracket, press OK, and you can see it's now moved one section to the right. Additionally, we also have a bunch of worksheets at the back of the workbook that are free and unprotected and ready for you to do anything that you want on them. You can move them, you can rename them. For example, if I click on this button, Rename Sheet, I would name it Test, for example. Press OK. It brings you back to the table of contents just because it also updates the table of contents with that new name that you chose. We have 10 of these, so feel free to do whatever you would like with them. Most people end up renaming them as well as moving them over to the front, so we can do that as a test to show you. So here you see the sheet. And if you don't want this button here, you can always move it or delete it. Not quite a feature, but we also have a Start Here dashboard that gives you an overview of everything that you need to know about the model. This is a very high-level overview. You might need to still ask us some questions, so if you do, please feel free to email us. And that is all. Thank you so much for looking at this feature video.